I don't know.
It wasn't fun for me at this point rather. And I'm also at the point where I can't sit down and play public matches all day, every day. You look at a lot of these guys, the new up and comers, and they play the shit out of the game. They play it like when I was, I don't know, from a little kid to probably like 22-ish. They love playing it.
I was telling Hutch, we were in this tournament, the Twitch Rivals tournament on Monday or Tuesday, and we played. He's like, yeah, we have to play for 6 hours. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? I'm not playing for 6 hours. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. He's like, yeah, you did. And I told you. And he did. I went back and looked at the test and at the text, and it was, you got to play for 6 hours. By the end of those 6 hours, I was like, I don't know how in the past, and maybe it's because I was streaming or there was like another element that added to that. Yeah. But I don't remember the last time. I think most recently had to been Modern Warfare Remastered, where Fwiz and I signed on at like 9 a.m. my time, and we played until 9 p.m. Like 12 hours, 13 hours. I remember it was 13 hours, no problems. Yeah, we started out just us 2+2, and then by the time that Diesel and Hutch woke up, we played another 6 hours with no problems. And I told Fwiz, I'm like, yo, I don't remember the last time I played that long with no problems, right? And that goes to show like a love for the game, right? If you're having fun, like the time's gonna fly no matter what. 100%. And I've had that feeling with Modern Warfare. Mm-hmm. It's just that for some particular reason, this past Tuesday, I just didn't feel that way. I felt like 6 hours was way too much. Yeah. Maybe it's because I went from back-to-back meetings in the morning, and then I had to do that, didn't get to eat lunch, whatever have you. But if we don't have fun, right, and this boils down to every human that's ever been good at anything, right? You don't become good at something unless you have a passion for it. Yeah. If you have a passion for something, you're always going to be better at it because you don't see it as work, or you don't see it as practice. You don't see it as something that you're working towards. It's just something that you love doing, and you happen to be good at it. And the more you do what you love, you become better at it. Yeah. And I don't know if we will ever get to a place where these two developers, whether it's IW and whatever, I don't know, and I guess I should. It is my fault that I haven't done the research to know how that ecosystem works. How does Activision own Treyarch and Infinity Ward, and at the same time not have full control as to why or don't they talk? Why not create a super studio? Yeah. Why not merge both of them and create a super studio? And even if you separate the departments and you have this competition of who can create the better Call of Duty, which is good for us and good for everyone, I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Or
they have like one of the best games ever, like most played games ever, most bought games ever. But I don't know. There's just like something weird. And I don't know. I know like pro players. I've even done it. Like, we'll be name dropping people or accusing people, but truly, I don't think anyone knows why any of this happens. There's no telling.
There has to be, though.
This game, to me, it's clear, and I just think it's Warzone. Warzone was their baby, like, yeah, and yeah, that, like, Modern Warfare was there, but Warzone, it's probably the most, maybe most played thing right now. Like, yeah, it's insane, and I can't blame them for focusing on it. Yeah. But it just sucks if you're on the other side.
It sucks. Well, I understand that it is a very small.
Yeah,
there's a very small community, right? Yeah. That we are.
Yeah.
But I refuse to believe that we didn't or don't have something to do with the sales. I refuse to believe that from the beginning we didn't have a massive impact in the sales of that fucking game and the aspiration.
Have you dropped
into
Verdansk lately?
Yeah.
How many people you seeing in the CDL outfits? They're fucking everywhere. Everywhere.
Fucking tryhards.
You're lucky if you see like a normal skin now.
Yeah. That's true. That should be crazy. An indicator, right?
Even in pubs you see them. You see them everywhere. Calling cards, outfits. You got the gun camos. They're everywhere, man.
Yeah. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to sort of go down the road. Yeah. Because when I start talking, this is my fucking problem is this. When I start talking about something that I'm passionate about and I get mad at, 100%. I want to go 100% full, knowing that there's no there's no end result in which I get in trouble with, because what are people going to do to me?
That's how I felt the other day on Nameless podcast.
Yeah, like what is there to do? Like,
just like I'm done playing. Like, I'm gonna say how I feel now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's wrong, but that's what I feel.
Yeah.
How I feel about things have happened or how things are going, and I don't know. Could be wrong about some points, but that from
Those
like
are your
bottom
points.
of my heart, like that's how I felt about it.
Yeah. I just from a business standpoint, I signed up to be a part of a 12-person sort of group.
Yeah.
And as such, I have a responsibility to shut the fuck up. You're not talking for yourself. No matter how much I think that I sit here and it's me for me, I can't, because I have other people that are relying on me to be part of the group, and I am, right? But that's where I was going with wanting to stop, because there's so much shit that I can say about what I disagree with and what could change and how easy it would be to change, but this isn't the appropriate channel, right? Yeah. So let's move on to you leaving, right? And it came out of nowhere. No bullshit. Like, it came out of nowhere to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've talked about you.
To everyone.
Yeah. We talked about you saying, like, yeah, joking around, like, yeah, this might be the last year, or whatever. But I think everybody says that, right? Like, I think Scraps said that, right? That he's like, if he has another year like this, that he's retiring and doing that. I mean, like,
all those guys for the most part. I mean, they play a lot. I wasn't even joking. I probably had more time in the fucking shower this year than I did on Modern Warfare. Like, and that's not even a joke.
So no practice, no.
I mean, I played, and I get on and I'll go hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, the team was. I'm always optimistic. Like, you have to be optimistic, but I didn't think our team was going to be that great. It just logically didn't make any sense going into the year.
What part, though?
Well, the biggest thing, like when I first joined and, I was in negotiations with it all, our manager, he was just like, how do you feel about the team? I'm like, well, assuming everything's normal, like Respawn, we got a pretty good team. S&D, I was like, I've been pretty good at S&D in almost every COD.
Yeah.
But these guys on my team, we don't have a good S&D team at all. Like, the track records, they're not there. And I don't know, it was probably one of my worst years in S&D too. Like, it was impossible. It was so hard to play with them. And I mean, I think we all felt that. But it was something that, I seen it coming. And in the first day, when we were just like, hey, we're all going to team, that's the first thing that came to my head was like, holy shit, search and destroy. Well, we go game 5, the first two events, and this S&D record was just horrible.
Jesus. You guys didn't have the easiest time, right? I mean, still right now, you guys have, like, there was a little light at the end of the tunnel on the last event, but that fucking cooldown period, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I've been very boisterous about this very particular thing, right? We at in the behind the scenes infrastructure part of the CDL, we make sure that competitive comes first, and we failed to do that, in my opinion, in that particular case, because that game should not have been stopped. Like, there's no reason. I don't remember where. I think it was on the show that I was saying this. There's no reason at any point whatsoever where you put a stop to a game because the broadcast went out. Nobody would have lost anything. The people that lost were the people playing.
When they end up
reverse
having it going, like in one of the matches after it happened again, and they just kept going, but the audio was all fucked up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I had my fair share of experiences this year where honestly I felt like we were almost like test dummies. And I mean, given the situation with Corona and everything, we had to play online.
Of course.
The first, I don't know how many online events I played, maybe 2, maybe 3. The first one though, for sure, was it wasn't right at all, like unplayable. But we were the first ones to play on it. And even when we tested it, it was fine. But come match time, and I still don't know what the issue was. If it was when we test, there's only like 10 of us in the lobby compared to when the match is on, there's 14. I don't know, maybe more. And then like, I don't know, it just kept happening. Like, if I played on a Texas server, like I'm in fucking Texas.
Yeah.
I get orange and red bars, but if I go play on Chicago, like we had to ban Texas. I'm like, I can't play on Texas.
And you're from here.
and I'm from here. And then
common sense would dictate that you have better connectivity to the server.
And it'd be good for us because we were at 1.2 west, 2 central, Florida.
Yeah.
But then we were west, 2 central, Atlanta, Florida. So central still would have been the best one.
Yeah.
Central, Texas. But yeah, we just, of all the matches we played on, couldn't play on it. We played on it one time, and I mean, I tweeted out a video, and I wasn't supposed to do it, but I literally like matrixed. Like I started off the series orange bars, and by like second or third map, completely red. It was unplayable. Like at one point, the clip I tweeted, I froze shooting at a guy, and you just see like a million bullets. Like imagine like the Matrix movie when Neo's like in slow motion. You just see all my bullets, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? And I remember Casey being like, oh, don't worry, you'll be back in like 20 seconds. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And then next map starts or is about to start, and they're like, dude, so do we play this map? And I'm like, do you guys got me? And they're like, what do you want to play on? I'm like, if you guys say you like this host right now, we're playing on it. And I think I went like 8-30. But it was insane. And I mean, I don't know what the issue was. I know later down the road, I think the last event or the last two, I ended up switching to Holly's PlayStation because I was like, hey, there's no way, like I've made new accounts. I still have orange hexagons no matter what I play. If I host, I have orange hexagons. Get Holly's PlayStation with SSD, make a new account, I play, no lag. Don't get it. It was crazy. Didn't really help me, but it was a lot better than like getting freezes and just seeing a clock and shit on the side.
Yeah.
So that was frustrating.
I've never seen the
some people don't.
I've never seen it.
So like we had a friend over up in Holly's office. He never got them. He said he never had them. And then Holly said she would get them. But then downstairs, I was like, I mean, I've been lagging for fucking like 5 months, orange bars.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me your PlayStation. I'm trying this shit out.
Yeah.
And then I didn't lag, but I mean, I don't know. That was after I already like just couldn't stand playing. Like getting on every day for 5 months, just lagging, even when I'm hosting. So, you know, that aspect was, I don't know. Maybe I should have did it sooner and maybe I would have had more fun, but